everyone. How's it been, huh? Well, to be honestly, I'm not doing too good. I mean, I'm definitely doing better than most folks, so I appreciate that. But like, it's been a rough couple of weeks regarding like school, man. Like, car coming by. Anyway, environmental science is a lot harder than I thought it'd be, which I don't know why I thought it was gonna be any easier. But like, there's a lot more math involved than I originally planned, and I have to look shit up on like Google Map, and the grading system is pretty difficult. I'm not blaming the teacher or anything. Like he's a cool ass dude. I got lucky because I remember I turned some shit in late. Well, I didn't even turn it in yet. I just like told him like, "Hey, yo, I messed this up. I lost track." And he was like, "Get her done, John. I don't like grading late work on Fridays," and that is very understandable. I haven't even apologized in an email yet, so like I need to get that done as well. Also, I haven't talked to my friends. Not that I'm blaming them either. Like, I'm the one that didn't call them because I only call my friends when, like, either something serious has happened or I would just want to catch up. However, since I'm not caught up on my work yet, I'm not allowed, I can't allow myself to, like, catch up because in order to get the reward, you have to actually do the work, and I haven't done all my work yet, so. It's crazy how I'm lazy as hell, but at least I punish myself for it, so that's nice. Anyway, back to Unordinary, the legendary webtoon that started it all, for me at least. Anyway, John's been working out. Ring, 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 ring. Dad. Dad? Hey, John, everything going alright over there? Yeah, same as usual. Why, did something happen? Well, I'm sure you've already heard. There's some elite gang called Mem Ember causing trouble around your area. Make sure you keep your eyes open and safe. Stay safe, alright? You don't need to yell, I'm right here. I know, Dad, you don't need to tell me. John, I mean it. Don't do anything stupid. Ah, crap, my editor is calling me. Anyway, take care of yourself, okay, son? Yeah, you make sure you eat. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye, Dad. John and his dad's relationship in this like thing is really cool because well, I'm sure it's just cool because seeing like a single dad look out for his like son is like everyone likes a good parent and kid relationship. However, it kind of makes me a little sad because I used to think I had that relationship with my dad. Well, we did have that relationship, but like honestly, it kind of turned sour. Not that I regret that part, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, enough of my problems. Back to Seraphina, dedicated to my son. I need some fresh air. Hey, Seraphina, my parents sent some oranges from home. They make for great orange juice. Would you like to try some? Sure, I'll have some later. Oh, okay. I'll make you some right away then. Wait, but then the juice is gonna go like bad unless you refrigerate it. What kind of shoes is those? I can't tell. A story about one man who defends a world of cripples. How strange. Where did this premise even come from? Yep, just like our world, superheroes are supposed to be rare, whereas in her world, or in well, it's not Seraphina doesn't own the place, but you get what I'm saying. Like in this unordinary, having powers is unordinary. No, it isn't ordinary. Fuck. Whatever. It's possible that John's father wrote this book in order to introduce the idea of a more just society. One with a lot less violence and a lot less danger, so John can stand as everyone's equal. That's funny. The first part, he wrote the book in order to introduce the idea of a more just society. That part is true. The second half, however, it's a little bit more complicated. Somehow, many people seem to actually agree with this idea, and even taking matters into their own hands, declaring themselves superheroes and helping others. Just like how the protagonists of Unordinary protected cripples. It's no wonder the authorities banned this book, because it challenges the entire structure of our current society. The fact that even some high tiers had acted on it must have been pretty frightening for them. Despite everything, there is one glaring similarity between the unordinary world and ours. Only the powerful are able to influence the outcome of something. Unfortunately, that is true. That being said, though, it takes a bit more. Obviously, superpowers helps, but personally speaking, for me, I think what really depends is like the power to like just stand up and just stand up for yourself. And I know that sounds super corny and cliched, but like think about it. The reason why so much bad shit happens, in addition to like some people just being stronger or like having more political influence and stuff, that's true. That obviously it helps, but it's also because if you think about it, if more people like actually stood up for what they believed in, they'd actually accomplish a lot. But it's like since only bad people are the ones who are brave enough because they know they got all the power and stuff, they're the ones that keep getting away with it. Fuck, I wish I could word it better, but it's like I don't know. I can't come up with any examples, but like there's times where like I know the odds were difficult, but like if more people had like teamed up, they could have accomplished it. I know because there's plenty of times where I've could have potentially won something, but I backed down, and that's something I'm gonna have to live with. But we all live and learn, right? They decide where to use their abilities for others or keep it for themselves. Hi, Seraphina. I hope you like this fresh squeeze. She didn't even put in the first. That shit's gonna go bad, so bad. Nice English skills, John. I really hope that liberal arts degree works out. Unordinary. Sera. I mean, I already knew this was gonna happen. I don't know why I'm acting surprised, but like, God, you can't do shit. This is why I'm like so glad movies and books exist, cause like, and games, cause they like teach you not to do dumb shit like this. Although chances are you'll probably do it anyway. Episode 21. Hey, Genshin Impact. Is Genshin Impact really that good of a game? Like, the only thing I know about it is Paimon. And, like, she's like the freaking mascot of the game. Although she doesn't like being called a mascot or emergency food, don't play with her. I heard rumors that she's supposed to be like the final boss, which that was shocking because A, her as the final boss, that would be insane. B, ain't like you're telling me Genshin Impact story ain't fully complete, like it's still being updated. That's gotta be a pain in the ass. Like we don't want Yandere similarity to happen again, man. That's like no offense to Yandere. Well, actually, Yandere does turn out to be a swine, so I don't feel guilty at all. So I take it back, full offense. But he should have finished that thing already. I get that it's hard, and I know because I've slacked off on my stuff. But like he makes good money from what I've heard, so he needs to pick up the pace. Yes, Seraphina, that's all on you. That's all on you. Unordinary by WH though. Cause an influx of vigilantes. Oh my god. She doesn't even know what a vigilante is. Oh my god. I knew what that. Well, actually, now that I think about it, the only reason why I know what it is because I read a lot and I get into a lot of superhero stuff. But like, come on, man, that does raise the question though. If you had superpowers, what would you do? Because me personally, as much as I'd love to say, oh, I'd like to help out and everything, I don't think I would because not even because I don't like doing it, because like I would because not only do I wish I could help more people, but I don't even have anything to do with my life, so like might as well do something worthwhile. But at the same time, it's like being a superhero. Like how would that work? Like you would have to like do a lot of like internet to like try and find criminals, and San Antonio definitely has like had a lot of like stuff happening lately. Like there has been like child abduction, so I guess I would have to work on that, but. Other than that, I don't really know any major crime happening around here. And then when you do this stuff, like, are you gonna be upfront, or do you do it, or are you gonna be a vigilante and hide it out? Personally, it depends on how strong the power was. Like, if I had like crazy power, like at least Spider Man or higher, I would probably like go up to like the military or the police, and be like, "Yo, I got powers. Let me help you. Train me, teach me how to be professional, and let me do what I can." However, If that didn't work out, it would be fine because I would have already uploaded a video on YouTube being like, "Yo, guys, I got powers and shit, but and I'm trying to I'm trying to like get a job at the police or the military. But be careful, if I go on the run missing, y'all know what they trying to do to superheroes like us, man. They want to dissect us." Sorry for the rant. But hey, I did say read and review, so I don't just read this stuff. I offer my own insights. What should I do? What if Seraphina becomes a vigilante? Yeah. Hi, Arlo. I think Seraphina's in trouble. I found this book called Unordinary in her room. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I did some research and it looks like bad news. I really don't know what to do and I'm worried for it. Elaine, calm down. All you need to do is stay put for now. Does anyone else know? No. Alright, keep it that way. Okay. As much as I hate Elaine, especially in that moment, now that I'm a bit older, I can't blame her too hard because these vigilantes are like dying and shit, so technically speaking, she's doing what she thinks is right, and I can accept that. How she did my boy John Doe is wrong. She ruined his whole career for no reason. What happened to you? I just found out report cards came out this Friday. Man, even the thought of it makes me anxious. There's nothing you can do about it now, so there's really no point freaking out. Easy for you to say, they're not your grades. Honestly, John, I think John here is lucky because if it was me, I'm the one that should be worrying about grades because, I have to actually, John doesn't live with his parents. His dad's far away, so, there's really not much he can do. So, he doesn't have much to worry about. Not that I'm saying parents should be the only deterrent. You should still get good grades no matter what. Do what you can so you can get your dream job or whatever. But still, you don't have much to worry about. Hey, John, I don't think I can give that book back to you. Elaine found it, didn't she? Well. Ah, come on, Sera. You're always so careless. I even warned you in everything. You might have godly abilities, but you can't rewind all your mistakes. Okay, I get it. I messed up. So what do you plan on doing now? I'm going to keep the book and make sure they don't trace it back to you. Oh, so that's what happened. Because I was wondering, why didn't she just give it back to him? Thanks, but what about you? What do you mean, shrug? Well, there's no way I'd get past a lie detector, so I'm going to get in trouble either way. Don't worry. They'll be lenient with me. After all, I'm Wilson's ace. I have a better idea. Why not just throw it in some random location so John can pick it up later? Then when the interrogators come get her, she can say, "Oh, I dropped it off some random place." That's technically telling the truth, and John still gets his book back. So, Sera, what did you think of the book? Honestly, I thought it was a bit absurd. That's it, I'm going back to class. But I figured I wasn't getting the full picture, so maybe you can help me clear some things up. Ah. Well, let's see. I really admired the hero of Unordinary. He was the most powerful, yet he still listened to others. And through that, he realized that everyone has something valuable to offer. I think the takeaway here is that even the weakest people can have some of the greatest ideas. They shouldn't be repressed like they are now. Instead, they should be protected. So I really appreciate all the people out there who are working to make this a reality. If I were qualified, I'd join them 100%. John, I'm sorry. I know that book meant a lot to you. That's okay. I've read it plenty of times already. It's about time I take a break from it. I don't get why teachers always like to give tests out at the end of the quarter. Now I have a million exams to make up. Remy, when did you get back? Late last night. Alright, Blight, fill me in. What did I miss last week? Nothing much, believe it or not. We won turf wars against Agwin on Sunday. Seraphina substituted for you as queen. Also, this is a secret only royals can know about. Seraphina kicked Arlo's ass at turf wars. Well, duh, I already know that. Everyone was whispering about it this morning. What? How did they find out? She's about time those two fought out. They've always had beef with each other. I mean, whatever. What they do is none of my business. What? But you're queen. It's kind of your responsibility to break them up. Says who? Oh, come on. We both know that the only reason I had to tell is because Seraphina doesn't want it. She and Arlo are on a completely different level from us. I'm not getting myself involved in their problems anymore. Wait a minute. What? Look, if I get caught in their crossfire, what will happen to me? I might get killed. And I don't know. So why did you go home? You left so suddenly. Is everything alright? Remy? I went home to attend the funeral because my brother was murdered. Damn! I mean, again, I already know, and I already know who it is, but like, that's gotta suck, honestly. Class, I'll be handing your report cards out now. Ooh, he's having flashbacks. Just a bunch of lowlifes. John, are you okay? Here, let me help you. John, quickly, before I start reading your grades out loud. Alright. It could be worse. Shit, I know the feeling, John. I know the feeling. Seraphina always gets what she wants, so it's no surprise she managed to find a copy of that book. But I wonder if Unordinary is the reason why she would rather associate herself with a cripple instead of hanging out around eye tears. Could she be acting impulsively because of the book's influence? Oof. Of course I bumped into this guy. Oh, it's you again? Is this guy John made of steel or something? Oh, I dropped my papers from my room. How embarrassing. Hey, you ever heard of a binder? For real? Where's your backpack? Oh yeah, sorry. I just got my grades back and I was reading the teacher's comments. C minus, B plus. No, B. Is that a B plus or a B minus? I think it's a plus. B plus, C plus, C, C minus, Phys at B minus. Some people are laughing at John because he got a B minus in PE, but like, dog. Everyone got powers. Like, what's he supposed to do? The fact that he got a B minus or B plus or whatever the fuck. Oh wait, no, these are minuses. Fuck the C plus because the plus is obvious. But speaking of which, you got a C plus in chemistry. Man, I wish I got. Man, I mean, I had to have gotten them at some point because I passed. But, bruh, I failed chemistry so many different times, man. I don't know how I got past sophomore year. That shit was crazy. What's happening? Arlo just kneeled in front of the cripple. Don't you all have better things to do? Here. Ah, thanks. Don't mention it. Next time, watch where you're walking. Fucking Arlo. That bastard. So you called for me? Isen, I need your expertise. You can find any sort of information on anyone, right? Well, that's kind of an overstatement, but what kind of info are you looking for specifically? Do you know about a guy in your grade, John? That cripple who always hangs around Seraphina? Yeah, he's pretty infamous. We're interested in him. I had a few encounters with him, and he seems suspicious. He's powerless and completely unaware of his surroundings, gets mediocre grades, and he has no respect for the social hierarchy. Someone as useless as him should have been put in his place ages ago. Yet somehow he got into one of the top schools, and can casually get along with Seraphina. The facts don't line up, so I want you to look into it. Find out what he's hiding. What his history is, how he got accepted to Wilson, everything. What? Is all that really necessary? You must be overthinking it. You probably just got lucky. You don't need to waste your time on Isen. I don't remember asking for your opinion. My bad. Okay, then just leave it to me. Oh, one more thing. Keep your mouth shut this time. Yeah, don't talk about how Seraphina beat my ass, Isen. Instigator. Join Dodgeball. Death Pool. Which superhero will die next? Place your bets now. Genie, Hurricane, Shatterstack, Mistress Emerald, Galaxy Gal, Venom, Radiance, Deadless, Radiance, Equinox, Exag, Arc Rage. Man, that is fucked up. Who does this kind of shit? Like, yeah, who the hell would do something like this, right? Playing games with people's lives. Disgusting. No, please stop it. I'll teach you walking into me, you little runt. I stayed up all night just to finish this project. Is that a boy or a girl? Oh no, that's a dude. He's got pants. Hell, well, that's just two. Pow! You think this is funny? Ugh. There are people out there dying out there trying to save your ass. And the only thing you can do is take satisfaction in stepping on people weaker than you? How pathetic. You're a disgrace to society, you. Yeah, like you're one to talk. Stupid cripple. I'm gonna blow your face off. Up. What? Shut the fuck up! What the? I wasn't done talking yet! Huh? Yeah, you better run away, you idiot. Don't mess with me again. What a loser. Hold on. Alright, I still got time. But man, I can't believe that fool had him talking all that mess when he got his ass beat in front of everyone. Uh-oh, she's crying. And then she burnt the paper, so she also feels bad about this. Ecstatic. So, for those of you who don't get it still yet, Ecstatic was her brother. The superhero that died on the news. Bonus. Krolok Laser 2.5. So basically Krolok is like Blake, but so much weaker. Remy is Lightning 5.4, pretty powerful. Lots of power. Good amount of speed. Some trick. Some recovery, but not a whole lot of defense. Anyway, knock knock coming. Remy, what brings you here? I want to speak with Seraphina. Is she there? Yep, right in her room. I'll make some tea for you too. No, be quick. Are you sure? Hold up. Remy outfit kind of cool. She got on like a button down, but it's a tank top at the same time and a blue tie. Ooh. I should wear. Nah, never mind. I think only girls wear that stuff. Ah, whatever. What do I care? I'll wear what I want. Oh, by the way, this is the person who wrote this Euro chain. I think she wrote this too, whatever this is. I'm gonna have to check that out later. It's Remy. Come in. There's something inside. What is it? Sorry for my absence. What? I know how much you hate turf wars and working with Arlo, but I really appreciate you subbing in for me. Thank you, Seraphina. You don't need to thank me. I owed it to you. All this time you've taken the queen's burden off my shoulders. It's the least I could do. Remy. Remy! What's wrong? You keep looking at my bear. There's a weird circuit inside. It's throwing me off a bit. What? Oh, you didn't know? In that case, mind if I open them up and take a look? Man, good thing it's a stuffed animal. That, out of context, that sounds like a fucking, like, surgery thing. Like, mind if I open them up and take a look? Like, god damn. Alright. Uh-oh. It's some kind of transmitter. Looks like someone's been tracking you. Uh-oh. The man at the mall. Are you playing tracker and all of the prizes? What's his purpose? He's targeting high tiers. In any case, Seraphina, you should stay alert from now on. We may be strong, but we're far from invincible. Unlike invincible. I'm just playing. What the hell? All the information I've gathered so far. John, he plays dirty, bluffed me out and threw me out the window. Then he got Seraphina to kick my ass. He doesn't even fight my own battles. His own battles. Man, we fought him a long time ago. I can't really remember. Please don't hurt us. He definitely ended up running away. They're too scared to face us. John, who the fuck is that? Sorry to bother you. Nothing out of the ordinary. Acts exactly how I expect a cripple to. Oh, stupid Arlo, you're just salty because Seraphina won't talk to you. Maybe making me look for something that doesn't exist. Why me? If I don't report to him soon, he'll have my head. Wait, bluffing his way out. Not fighting his own battles. Running away scared. That's not what I saw. He had full confidence in what he was doing. He sure did. John. Isen? You talking to me? You're John, aren't you? Listen, so the school newspaper wants to write an article about the life of a low tier. I want it to be as accurate as possible, so I need to ask you a few questions. Okay, sure, I'd be happy to help. Can it wait till later? My class is about to start. Haha, that's a good one. But I wasn't kidding. No, it can't. I mean, if I was in John's position, I'd be like, hey, do what you gotta do, but you better like talk to like my teacher and get me like a late pass or whatever. Hell, please have your sound for this episode. I still don't know why it says that. Wait a second. There was music all along. I'm gonna turn it off though because... Fuck! I just noticed that out of the corner of my eye. It was there all along. That is crazy. However, I'm gonna turn it off because it doesn't really fit, in my opinion. Actually, no. It sounded... Hold up. I think I will turn it on. Glad you can make it, John. Please have a seat. I didn't get much of a choice. You practically dragged me here. I always wanted to say that. Yeah, alright. I know. Sit down, will you? Before we start, I want you to know that I'm writing this article to shed light on low tiers. So please don't hold anything back and speak your mind. Your full honesty is encouraged. Wow, really? Of course. That's really generous of you. Now, let's find out what you're hiding. So, John, where are you from? New Boston. Wow, really? That's pretty damn far from here. Is that where you went before coming to Willingston? No, you misunderstood. I've been homeschooled for my entire life. This is the first real school I've attended. Alright, I remember. That's like the first thing you said when you transferred in, was it? So what made you decide to switch? Well, I always wanted to see what a real school was like. It's just my dad was a bit protecting me, so I didn't get a chance until recently. Okay, that makes sense. And how has your experience been so far? It's been pretty awful to say the least. Could you elaborate on that? It's for the article. Sure. To put it simply, we low tiers don't have any rights. We're not able to defend ourselves. Everywhere is a danger zone for us, so we have to stay alert at all times. Life is scary for us. We can't do what we want or say what we think. One simple run could put us out for days or even weeks. Sounds rough. It is. We're taking a lot of notes. So, John... Dude has a fucking... He wrote fan art of himself and Remy. That is crazy. So, John, what do you do to survive this kind of lifestyle? Well, we usually tend to say no. I meant you specifically. I walk along the edge of the halls and I try to stay quiet. Don't want to draw any attention to myself, you know. Overall, I try to keep low and not get involved with anything, just to avoid everything. Haha. Lies. If I could suggest one thing to include in this article, I'd say we should all accept each other's differences because nobody deserves to be treated like, hold on. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still have a handful of questions to ask. Okay. How did you come to pick Wilson as your choice? Hold up, is the music still going on? I wanted to go to a top school. It's one of the best academic programs in the nation. How ambitious! Why did he suddenly become so aggressive? But you must have known that Wilson is also considered one of the most powerful schools in terms of ability level. It's risky for a cripple like you to come here, yet you still did. Uh, I assumed academics would take precedent over fighting. That's pretty short-sighted of you, but I guess it makes sense seeing as you've been exposed to this sort of thing before. About your father, though. You say he was protective of you. Surely he had a say in all of this, too. Didn't he warn you about what would happen? Where is he going with this? How did you persuade him to let you move so far away from your hometown and throw yourself into this kind of dangerous environment? See, if it were me, I'd have enrolled you into a school closer to home for a trial run first. Unless that is what he did, and for some reason things didn't work out over there. So then you decided, Isen! What kind of bullshit are you pulling? I came here to talk about the struggles of a low tier, not to have you meddle into my life. You are so lucky Seraphina has your back. Now get your hand off me. Crack! Ugh! Well, thanks for the info. You should probably get back to class. New Boston, huh? Man, that is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. That right there, Isen, that is the bravest he's ever going to be as far as I remember. I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, I think that's it. That's a good place to stop. So, hope you all enjoyed that episode of Unordinary. Take care.